Okay, good morning. I am feeling exhausted. I was able to get the refrigerator out a little bit to try to clean some of the back. Yeah, that's how I feel too. But yeah, me trying to pull out the refrigerator, the way it was stuck, this whole part of my arm is just killing me right now. But I cleaned it out a little bit, the back bit. I couldn't get all the way at it. And then I just got so exhausted. I was like, yo, we're just gonna plug it in, see if it worked. Didn't work, still not working. So once I'm done with this, pull it out even more, clean it out even more, and then we'll see what happens. Let's beat this. I think you just get this one if you don't play. If you don't play on your birthday, they still show you it.
Check the terminal for available orders. Detected. All weapons will be locked.
Yeah. Usually for my mom's birthday, I try to make her a cake, and
don't forget, that container isn't airtight. You can't afford to sub.
Okay. Wait. Did I skip this? Skip the part where I was able to build stuff? I guess I can't build stuff. Okay. Oh, because Cairo Network is offline. I guess that would be it.
We've been getting near constant timefall in this region for a while. As a result, everything you built for us out here has been completely destroyed. The good news is, we managed to recover all cargo stored on site and transferred it to the Capital Knot City Distro Center. As for the not-so-good news, Cairo printers are currently unusable due to the network...
Tonight, by Low Roar.
Given the circumstances, you might want to consider turning to your fellow porters for assistance. But I'll leave that up to you, Sam. I'm sure you'll come through for us. You always do.
Is that a Beat Crusader song? Tonight I love it, racing. Tonight I got the date. Tonight I love it. I swear, no one's making motorcycles this time around. I feel like I know that one. Oh no, I forgot. There's a bunch of these now. Oh no. The ball things. The balloons. Those things. I mean, they're not the worst thing. They're probably better than PTs. I just don't like the look of them. Jellyfish are good. The ball balloon jellyfish. The BJ. Oh. BJ would be a best term. I was gonna say bridge jellyfish. So much stuff. I forgot you see every boss of this part. Like I said, all my stuff was destroyed, but not anyone else's. Pretty sure I already said that, but I'm sorry. I bought Andes Mint K-Cups. These are really good. I really like an Andes Mint. I was right too. The one song that was not Laura, I got copyrighted for. For Andes Mints, those little little, like, rectangular mints that look like kind of like an Oreo, where it's chocolate on the outside, the little light green mint on the inside. What was that? I tried scoop 2 scoops of coffee. So you just do like the ground coffee? I think I've made actual coffee with like a... Ooh, the terrorist moved in. Not nice. I think I've only made an actual cup of coffee with the grounds once. Nice. You eat it like a bowl of cereal. My mom started to percolate, and she's been enjoying that. I'm too lazy. Fish! No doggy. 3 doggies. Whoa, doggy. I don't know exactly what percolating is. Dogs out here. She made me a cup of the percolated coffee, and I liked it. See, I thought it was... I get a Bahaman. When they're I can't even figure out how the song goes anymore. It's Colton's favorite song. And the party was right. Let the dog down. But yeah, I didn't even know that was in Kangaroo Jack. I haven't watched Kangaroo. I remember that movie was so... I mean, I guess it can't false advertise. It was misleading trailers because it was like, oh man, a goofy talking kangaroo. Nope, that was a 2-minute dream sequence. I think I still... Yeah. Pretty sure we saw it in theater too, and I was like, that is not what I thought it was going to be. It's also a very sexual movie too. This is all a reference to Moby Dick, and this is my my white whale. Yeah. I don't remember Bahamut being in that though. Defeat the BT. But get it? It's not a white whale, it's a black whale. Nah, it's about to get rocketed. This fight is... It doesn't. This fight is so long. I think I'm supposed to wait and shoot in the mouth. Oh no! I missed. I always forget I got the BT, or my BT. Whoa! My BB. I always forget I got my BB to show me the... I think I'm supposed to hit the gold part. To make sure a blood bag situated. Last time I watched that movie, I think it was at Colton's when we were a little bit really young. I think Colton likes that movie. It's spooky for me. Everything's spooky for me, but yet I'm playing this game just fine. I didn't even know there was a second one. Yeah, everything's spooky. I'm a scaredy cat. And what's funny is, like, there's things that are, like, supposed to be scary, too, that I'm like, oh, that's them. But then it's, like, things that are, like, supposed to be cute or... dang it. I like how the other ones fight them. It could be that. A lot of times I just don't like how things look. Or sometimes it's just how things act, too, that could, Then a lot of times, too, I'm like, yeah, I would not want to be in that situation. Like, I would not want to be in this situation at all. Need a rocket launcher. I also don't like jump scares. That's another thing I don't like. Let me think. I think all I can really think of is like certain shows that tried to act like they were horror shows, and then the creature it's either a really bad computer monster. That actually did not take as long as it usually does, so that's good. But yeah, there's a lot of things too that I think are spooky, and that's like most people are like, "No, Jeff, that's for kids. That's for babies."
Yes, you did it, Zach. Oh, I could kiss you. You sweet.
I never really watched Goosebumps. I actually probably watch it more now that I'm an adult because of JonTron, but a lot of the acting in that was from what I've seen from JonTron, pretty bad. It's situational too with those two. I really don't need to collect. I have a feeling I'm probably not going to play this again. Please don't stop. Chapter 2. Lore, courtesy of Tonequake Records. I think Ryan Gosling was either in Goosebumps or Are You Afraid of the Dark or something. Where's the package? What? Oh, I had to deliver it to there. Okay. I just almost freaked out. What was that? What was that thing? I've never noticed this thing. The Ghost Train episode of Hey Arnold, that one always gave me the spoopers. Well,
Thank heavens you made it.
that for the most part
In a coma for a while now.
is all I have to do.
All these cryptobiomes run. We should be able to bring her around. And with any luck, it'll only take a few
Oh no, I still have one
back
more.
on her feet.
One more thing I can do. Yeah, that's a very well written show. That still holds up to me. The animation or the character designs are a little, but still, I still love them. I like how it's different, whereas almost everything looks the same now. I feel like that was the era, the only era where we got things that look different. Because I saw like how the Flintstones, the Jetsons, a lot of the Hanna-Barbera things had very similar facial things. And now today, everything has like the Steven Universe, like circle, like jelly bean smile.
Must have been one hell of a journey.
But yeah, back at that time we got Hey Arnold, we got SpongeBob, we
Now
got
the
Cat
whole
Dog.
team is together again.
The whole team died.
Too much traveling to and from beaches in such a short span. Chiral
Yeah,
effectively causing jet
Billy
lag on a
Mandy.
molecular level. Because of that, her homeostatic mechanisms are shaken. Don't worry, she's not in any danger, but she needs some rest.
So where's the director?
He's being looked after in another room. Bridges personnel found him lying outside the isolation ward, similar to when you came back from Cliff's Beach. Even after decontamination, she needed more and more time to recover.
What? Eat it.
Sam, made it.
Hungry.
Thanks. Looks like you need me. Beautiful.
What a thought. You probably did the most out of everyone.
Anyway, clock's ticking. Am I right? Sam's here. The great deliverer. The only one who can reach Emily's beach.
You're in no condition to do this. It's not fair.
Mm-hmm.
In my own search for Emily's beach, I have come to realize something extraordinary. If beaches were likened to a multiverse, hers would appear to exist on a higher plane than ours. I can walk the beaches of others, but hers is beyond my reach. It's invisible, inaccessible, even to fragile life. Imagine it as a circulatory system, if you will. Each of our beaches is a single capillary. But Armley's beach is the heart that pumps blood to the rest of us. Capillaries are subordinate to the greater whole, a whole governed by the heart, which gives direction, which dictates flow, which dictates everything, controls everything. Don't you see? She is in control. You may be able to travel.
Monster House. There we go. That's something Sam thinks is really creepy, and I love Monster House. That's something I just remembered. Because that was a very, like, Monster House kind of build-up there.
She can.
Fragile and Die Hard went both free from the beach, didn't they?
I don't think it was any different from what happened to you. I didn't get out because I wanted to. I was forced out. Repatriated, if you will. There.
Forced out. Why?
This is only a theory, but she wants you. Wants you to go to her. That's her final wish, don't you think?
So that's it, huh? Amelie's the Eve. This is her endgame. Just so we're clear, if I want to stop the last Stranding and come back in one piece, I need to go to her beach and talk her out of it. That about right?
Correct. As cliche as it sounds. Quite frankly,
Who's that, Fragile?
I doubt even you can change her mind.
I like them all, and it's
You can't make her see reason.
it's rare for
And if you kill her,
a game to have me like all the characters.
We'll be stranded outside of it. Forever.
Because even like Norman Reedus is like the type of character, like the way he acts, I usually hate in video games. But also, the scenes are really goofy.
Might as well make it official then. You ready to deliver the package? I'll talk to her. Maybe she'll listen. But with the shape the world's in, we'll only be delaying the inevitable. Still, if it buys us time to try and build something better, a new lease on life, at least for a little bit. Well, I can think of one moment to be the most of a chance like that. Nothing lasts forever, not even the world. We gotta keep it going as long as we can, right? Patch the holes, change the parts, all that. So we can say we had a good run, that we lived.
Thought you didn't like having to handle things with care.
Because it was hard enough keeping my own shit together. Back when we met at the cave, the only thing I cared about was making it to the next sunrise. Sure as hell didn't care about America or the future. I was living a lie, hung up on past regrets. I was broken. But somewhere along the way, I started changing.
Oh, I also think
I started meeting people that made me think that maybe it wasn't all bad. People that put their faith in tomorrow, and in me. That kept the lights on, waited for hope to arrive. So I gotta deliver, for their sake.
Even if it means you never come back.
Fucked if I do, fucked if I don't, right? Take care of them.
oh, never mind. So I was gonna say,
Couldn't find the working still.
there's theories since there's no night in this game that the world's like paused, but apparently in the new game it does have a day and night.
I'll do my best to nurse our little one back to health.
Because I feel like all these characters. Well, that was like a dream sequence kind of thing. That was his beach. So I remember reading a theory that it was like, but no, I think I'm messing up Near,
Concentrate.
because in Near there's no night because the moon or the Earth is frozen.
Reach for her, Sam. Feel her. I know you love her. You love her. There.
Episode 13, Sam Strand. This part is a little just kind of boring. Still got about another like hour though. Yeah, they're gonna go in the wrong way. Nah, I got a comment on a TikTok, so I was checking that. My bad.
We still don't know. Who are you?
I hate TikTok though.
Sam, listen to me.
As I'm currently live streaming on TikTok, but no one's watching.
Supposed to stop me. Stop all of this.
Bridget?
Yes. It's me, Sam.
Where's Emily?
Where she's always been. Nowhere. My daughter, Samantha, America's Strand, doesn't exist.
Emily doesn't exist.
Not in your world.
that supposed to mean?
Quiet, and I'll tell you. There is no time for questions. Listen. Just listen. Do you understand, son? Amelie and Bridget. Those are just names. What I am is an extinction entity. So, knowing what you know now, you have two choices.
He's getting shot one of them.
You wouldn't come back if it happened here. You'd be straight onto the afterlife. But no. That's not one of them. I know that.
Not wrong. My hair's crazy.
The last stranding has already begun. A seam has formed from my beach and the beaches of every soul in America. And soon it will be inundated by a vast surge of antimatter starting here. Flash. This one. Consumed by an explosion. Big bang. So, that brings us to your first choice. Do nothing. Stay here with me. And bear witness to the very end.
Just watch it burn.
Together. With me. Until the last flame wakes up. Doesn't sound so bad, does it? It's not like it has long left now. Then there's the second choice. In expanding the network, you brought people and their beaches together, integrating them into a greater whole. Like this keep.
Keep cool.
But in doing so, you also bound them to my beach. The very beach where I opened the gates to the other side. You can't stop what's coming. But if you cut me and my beach loose, perhaps you can stop it from spreading. You might just prevent the last stranding. And mankind will live to die another time.
It doesn't have to end here.
But it does. The beach is doomed no matter what. Wanna look on to tell me that? Which is why we must sever our connection.
That'll be it. The end of this stranding.
You can't stop the inevitable. The sixth extinction will happen either today or tomorrow. You can either end it with dignity, quick, clean, and in a flash, or you can struggle in vain, knowing full well its waiting could diminish. Those are your choices. You kept it all this time. Perhaps you still have a chance to stop this nightmare. You brought the world together. You have the right to decide. Pull the rope or cut the noose. But whatever you do, don't
Yeah. The whole story, kinda.
Wait. I don't know what to do.
Sure you do. After everything, how could you not?
R2 to hug.
I'm here for you. Always. I'll keep
If you keep shooting her, it just keeps restarting. So there really is no decision. Yeah. It's just like the typical cutscenes where it's like partially like doing it.
It's a dream catcher. Wear it when you sleep, and it'll keep the nightmares away.
I hope in the second one we can get L2 to kiss.
And when the dawn comes, you'll have to stop me. You are the only one who can. Promise you. Sam, I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
Hey kid, you gotta stop me. Yeah, give her the best 3 minutes of your life.
Which is why I decided to share them with you and the others. To connect the dots. To make sense of everything. We need perspective. We need
Perspective.
time. Has no meaning to me. I am not a line. I am a single point. Which is why all I could do was just show you the choices and let you decide.
our nightmares or your dreams.
You found the common thread, the strand that links them together. And you did that the only way possible. To live life one day at a time. Thank you, Sam. A gun won't help you here. But it still has a role to play. It was the bonds between people that brought the world together. And if that is what matters most to you, then I will stay here on this beach. And I will shut myself in and the rest of you out.
Shut yourself in. Come on.
Once the last stranding starts, it can't be stopped. I can't go with you. All I can do is try to spare you the worst.
Why do you have to stay on the beach?
Sam, I am the beach. And I'm asked to stay here and ensure that the extinction happens. Even if it takes tens, hundreds of thousands of years.
Alone?
That's what a human does. If I had just done my job, none of this would have happened. And I think
It's like
no one would blame me if I just got it all over with.
It's like a whole lot of nothing. Whole lot of nothing.
That's what I did.
Whole lot of cinematic. But I love it.
But you and the others
Yeah.
acted. And you may be living. But you still have hope.
You're something to
Each
me.
of the big five. Life. You fought back. Evolved
There's-
in order to survive.
You're a knot. You're
Extinction
a knot in the
isn't
rope
just
to the strand of the beak.
it's an opportunity.
It's a lot of Kingdom Hearts mumbo jumbo. Like I say that, I always go back to Kingdom Hearts. But Kingdom Hearts is a whole lot of
And if I have to pay the price for it,
kind of something's happening, but at the same time, nothing's happening.
you Even if we aren't
Also, we haven't gotten to the annoying part yet.
we will always be connected. Goodbye, son.
Norman Reedus' butt. I wonder what his actual opinions are in this game. I wonder if he played it.
A gun won't help you here. But it still has a role to play.
I want his actual opinion. Make a decision and bring it to the end, or bring this to an end. This is the annoying part. Norman Reedus. Mads Mikkelsen. Sorry if that offends you. Leia Seydoux. Watch me read names wrong. Troy Baker. Margaret Qualley. Tommy Earl Jenkins. Guillermo del Toro, special appearance. Special appearance by Nicholas Winding Refn. Jesse Corti. He's not special, he didn't get a special appearance. Darren Jacobs. Emily O'Brien. And Lizney Wagner.
Quiet, and I'll tell you. There is no time for questions. When we were young, we used to have bad dreams. We cried about them all the time. The truth is, those weren't your dreams. They were mine. For as long as I can remember, I've dreamt of the beach. Not just while sleeping, and my waking hours too. In my dreams, I watch them. Past extinctions that decimated life on this planet. Again, and again, and again. At first, I didn't understand what I was seeing. But that wasn't the worst of it. There were other more terrible dreams. Dreams of death and destruction. Of a massive extinction to come. Like this one.
Hideo Kojima, original story and game designer. Hideo Kojima, writer. Kenji Yano, writer. Title design, Kyle Cooper. Character and mechanical design, Yoji Shinkawa. Lead level design, Hiroki Yoshikai. Lead level design, Satoshi Matasuno. Lead scripter, Mokuto Yamamoto. Game balance design, Daizaburo Nakamura.
First operation, I was on dirty. I opened my eyes and found myself on the beach. The moment I came around, I was back in the hospital bed. I was split across two worlds. Bridget, my awe in that one. Amelie, my call in this. Somehow, the two of us managed to coexist. Soon, our ages began to diverge. Bridget's body got older, while the beach kept always the same. So I came up with a story. I told people that Amelie was my daughter. A daughter with a debilitating condition and an absent father. Look. Amelie. Is French for soul. A soul that's alive. There was no Amelie. Only me and the beach. I thought it was a curse in the beginning. But later, I started thinking, maybe I can use this. I tried to find out more about the beach. Because understanding the beach had to be the key to interpreting my visions of the future.
I don't know, they probably spelled it out for you. I'm not the smartest, I'm not the brightest. I like to overthink things too. Technical director, Akio Sakamoto. Lead game programmers, Makoto Shonoyama, Kunio Takarabi, and I didn't read the last one. Lead game system programmer, Masao Tomosawa. Lead UI programmer, Makoto Abe. I mean, they kind of are, but they're kind of like just saying that this game's a lot of saying the same thing. It's just like, yeah. Lead system programmer, Fumito Miyachi. Lead graphics programmer, Takaki Shakawa. My favorite thing about this game is that the gameplay is not... It is enjoyable. I think it's fun. I could understand why people wouldn't like it. And I like the characters. Story in general, I don't know what the heck is going on. My understanding of it is she realizes she's the extinction entity. She is trying to bring it the way she wanted to bring it. She then found Sam, and she was like, oh, maybe I don't want to do the extinction. So she's basically like just trying to fight what she is. And everyone else just got caught up in it. My favorite thing is, oh, it could end in 1,000 years. 1,000 years? That's like, how many generations? But let's end it now.
I realized the beach was connected to the world of the dead, which meant
Well,
that somewhere out
my
there
baby's only gonna
was
die
the
anyways.
world itself, including those of every organism that ever lived. 4.6 billion years of biological history, a history that might even stretch back to the creation of the universe. The chiral network and everything that followed was born from my pursuit of that knowledge. By passing data through the beach, we were unbound by the restrictions of time. Simulations that would have taken years or more were simple and effortless. Everything that the Earth had lost and forgotten could be reconstructed and reclaimed. But shortly after we began our research, America saw its first void out. I thought I was running out of time, that my nightmares were becoming a reality. So I raced to complete the chiral network as quickly as possible. The past held all the answers. If only I could find a way to piece them together. A network that bridged our world and the beach. That might do it, I believed. So I started researching more dreams. Children bound to the world of the dead. What causes an extinction entity to come into being? What was the reason for the previous 5 mass extinctions? The answers to those questions would tell me how to stop the 6th. I founded bridges, more determined than ever to build a chiral network that would cover all of life. But the longer I fought my war against the inevitable, the weaker I became. My heart had cancer. The beach's punishment, maybe, for not playing along. Just like that, my heart was gone. I couldn't finish what I had started. So, I asked you to do it for me. And you did. You helped us complete the network. Helped us to reclaim everything the universe experienced from its inception to this moment. Every mystery was ours to solve. Like this one. Once, there was an explosion. A big bang that gave birth to time and space. Thing is, it was more like a big fluke. All that matter and antimatter should have canceled itself out, leaving nothing. But somehow a tiny speck of matter survived. Just enough. Enough to make this world and everything in it. A world that shouldn't be, a world out of balance. Order inevitably gives way to chaos. Everything that lives must inevitably die. It's like the universe is trying to return us to the nothing we came from. Maybe the Big Five are its best attempts to finish us off. But somehow, life always managed to survive just
Life
enough to thumb
finds
its
a way.
nose at the will of the cosmos. You know, I'm starting to think that extinction might be the key to overcoming total annihilation. It forces life to fight to survive, to endure, to exist. That's why the Big Five ultimately rekindled life instead of extinguishing it. Stronger.
Oh, no.
Inheritors of the legacy of existence itself. They defy the universe and refuse to surrender. They say, we're just it's an opportunity.
So there's still a lot more to the game. There's a lot of this running around for like 20 minutes and then more story. Hideki Sakai. I also like to think that she tried to get Higgs to do what Sam was doing, and Higgs realized and was just like, yeah, let's end it. Whereas Sam was like, no, let's connect it. Lead mech design artist Yoshikazu Hara. Lead animator Masaki Kawata. Shota Hirasawa, lead cinematic artist. Lead VFX artist Yashirio Ikoma. Lead lighting artist Akira Inamura. Lead UI artist. Actually, I think this is it.
I pulled the trigger twice that day. I knew once I made a mistake. I found your beach and looked everywhere for you. Sam. There you are. Let's go. I wanted to set you free from death once and for all. It's okay. I know the way. But in doing so, I upset the fundamental balance between life and death. I just wanted to save you. I am an extinction entity. It's my fate to lead our species to extinction. But that moment, you became part of that fate. You became natural, and dooms started spreading like nightmares to others throughout the world. It was me that got you and everyone with dooms into this. Not long after, a death stranding occurred. The dead clung to my world, and BTs used my beach to cross over and devour them, triggering more violence. A catalyst that would set the world on a path to extinction. It was my duty to serve as a sacrifice, to wait and watch it unfold from this beach. Then hasten lost stranding and end this slow death. Given these my only options, I chose to end it quickly. But to trigger the last stranding, I needed you, part of me. You too. I would be able to witness extinction consummated with you by my side. But now that you're here, there's another choice. You can cut me off. An EE doesn't have that option for itself, but it might not
Dang it, I thought that was the last one. There we go. That was the last one. Oh, this is the neighborhood song. Pretty sure. This is the credits, but we still got a lot more to do. This is the last part of this part. I don't know. Is this not neighborhood? This sounds like more low roar. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I don't think I heard of them until this game. Oh, the Hunter's Hideo Kojima. Did I never find the Hunter? Oh, I forgot Edgar Wright was in this. Oh, he was the middle bunker one. I'll send you the photo. He's actually the one that I feel like you see the most. Do you recommend playing part 1 first or jumping to 2? Says the newscat on TikTok. From what I saw, is the second one is a standalone game. I guess just playing the first one, you understand a lot more of the world. But I have not played 2 yet. I'm actually going to get 2. Probably gonna shower after this and go get 2. And then I plan on streaming it later. I thoroughly enjoy the first one. I think it's one of my favorite games. Story's very confusing. Gameplay, I can understand why some people wouldn't like it. But overall, I love the first one, so I would recommend playing it. But from what I've read, you can just jump into 2. Sorry if my voice and the music are overlapping a lot here. And yeah, John, I didn't realize either. And what's funny is I'm pretty sure I saw that the last time I played, and I was like, oh, that's him! So when we got to him, I was like, was there something important with this guy? And I completely forgot. Silver Horizon on TikTok says at the newscap part 1, definitely. Yeah, I definitely suggest it. Silver Horizon. But I did read that you don't need to play the first one to understand what's happening in the second one. And John, I do agree with that. Edgar Wright is a great director / writer.
A gun won't help you here, but it still has a role to play.
Don't do it, Sam! Death Stranding. Reconnect with the living. Press square. I have to press that every morning when I wake up. Yeah, Scott Pilgrim's one of my favorite movies, so
Listen, Sam.
it's awesome that Edgar Wright's in this.
There was something I wanted you to know. And you're not alone. Don't you see, Sam? You have to live.
Not again! Shaun of the Dead makes me sad. I do like that movie, but it makes me sad. Well, the stuff with this bomb makes me sad. Yeah. Oh.
Don't give up. You're still connected.
Yeah. We caught him. Oh no, why is BB gray? Uh-oh.
too long have we lived as strangers to one another, divided by walls built to keep us safe. But now, with the completion of the Cairo network, we may at last move forward as a people united. Today, we come together to celebrate the birth of a new nation. A new nation for a new world. The United Cities of America. I once took an oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States. And though that proud republic may be no more, we remain. And so, as your president, I hereby swear to support and defend you, the people. Let there be no more walls between us, nor masks to hide.
Geez, out of nowhere, my viewers on TikTok jumped up from like 50 to 104.
Let there be an America where we speak our minds and open our hearts. The old ways die hard, but I believe, my fellow Americans, that we have the strength and the courage to rise above our past and embrace our future. Death Stranding is a part of that past. An enduring shadow. A constant reminder of what could have been. That we stand here today is testament, not to the greatness of any one individual, but to our capacity to come together. To the bonds between us. To our collective greatness. All things must come to an end. Ourselves included. But as long as we savor each moment, find joy in the promise of tomorrow, embrace hope and reject despair, we will endure. President Bridget Strand and her daughter, Samantha American Strand, sacrificed everything in their pursuit of hope that we, the people, might be whole again. That they are not here today to see the fruits of their labor fills us all with a profound sadness. But we find comfort in the knowledge that their memories will live on in the Cairo network. We will always remain connected. There's another hero in this story. One whose achievements seem destined to go unrecognized. America still needs them. That person without whom we would not be. The name is unimportant. You know who I mean. And for that unsung hero, I have a message. It was you who brought us together. You who made us whole again. And while you and I will eventually pass on,
Going somewhere, Sam? Tired of being the unsung hero?
No, I'm done is all. She's gone.
Come on, wait. There's something I need to tell you. Huh. This doesn't bother you anymore? Well, that's great. Now, would you like to know how we brought you back from the beach? We were going to use the doll, but didn't have one handy. Which is when I remembered something else.
Now what I think it is.
Yes. What could be more connected to Amelie's Beach than President Strand's umbilical cord? Hartman thought that's why she left it with me in the first place. Unfortunately,
It didn't work.
yeah, she'd already cut her bitch loose. It was just gone. We didn't know if that meant she dragged you into the great beyond or sent you to some other beach. We were really racking our brains. Hartman and Mama split up and started searching every beach you might feasibly have washed up on. We looked for a month with absolutely nothing to show for it.
A month on the outside. How long on the inside?
Trust me when I tell you, you don't want to know. But don't worry. We found no signs of accelerated aging. In the end, this is what led us to you. Just when we were about to give up, Guy Hartman reminded us about the revolver. So, we tried to follow it, and it led us to a far corner of your own beach. And bingo, there you were. Mama made visual contact first. She was able to see you from her vantage point on the other side. She informed Lockdown via their connection, and Hartman confirmed your location during his subsequent NDE. The plan was for Fragile to, in essence, slingshot Lou and me to your position so we could rescue you. It is not so easy to send multiple individuals to another person's beach for an extended period of time. And that's where the umbilical cord came in. We wove these from President Strand's DNA. They serve as a single knot that binds us all. The President must have known all of this would happen. Ironic, isn't it? The gun that set this whole mess in motion ends up being the key to saving.
She said it had another purpose.
I don't even know what I said anymore.
But a lifeline. A stick that became a rope. I suppose that's one way of putting it. You have no idea how long I've been waiting to give you a hug. Got something else to tell you. Top secret. It's about Cliff. His mother's name was Lisa Bridges. Cliff's common law wife.
Lisa Bridges.
Now, Cliff was killed by a man identified in the records only as John. Former U.S. Special Forces. Quite good at it by all accounts. Later appointed as an aide to the president, who used him for most of her wet work. The records go on to state that he vanished after Cliff's death. A warrant was put out, and he was later found dead. Turned out some people die harder than others. Dear John donned a mask and reappeared with a new identity. But you can't fool the chiral network. We restored the old records, and Mama hid them deep in the archives. You're the only one besides us with access privileges. So am I. But don't say I didn't warn you. The president's got some dirty, dirty laundry. I don't trust him. I'll work with him if that's what it takes. We'll talk later.
Sam,
I just noticed you. I didn't see you all the way down the hall.
I don't expect you to forgive me. But would you hear me out? I killed Captain Clifford Unger. I tell you I did it for America. A love of country. But I didn't. I did it for her. Because I loved her with all my heart. She was everything to me. Everything.
Yep, and then they're not looking at you. It happens every day when I'm at work. I always give the white guy.
Time didn't help.
Okay.
Or
How's it
the
going?
mask. Please, let me finish. The captain saved my life. why? Because he wouldn't let me die. He brought my sorry ass back home.
My sorry ass.
And I loved him as much as I loved her. And when he stared me down, that ghost, I knew he was here to kill me, to make it right. And why shouldn't he? Why didn't he? He couldn't save his kid. His
Yeah.
back.
So I can't wait to see the models in the new game.
I guess when he saw I was trying to do my part for America, he remembered who he was. And he forgave me. God! But I don't deserve it, God damn it! There is no atoning for what I've done. God!
Bye. Pick yourself up, you're embarrassing me.
Maybe this is the next best thing.
I definitely thought he did the best in this game for acting
Maybe
wise.
he brought me back from the beach for a reason. One last time. He wanted me to do this. To keep on being Die Hardman.
No. He didn't. Nobody wants a president who acts like they're immortal. If you're not scared of death, how can you value life? And life is pretty fucking fragile right now. Yeah, the old ways die hard. But that's what's gonna have to happen if we're gonna come together and build a better America. That gun will help you here. That's her words, not mine.
I guess.
He just wanted his gun back, that's all. It is a nice looking gun.
Hey, Sam. Been waiting for you. Blue?
Dead?
Poor thing was never truly alive. Not in this world, at least. The decommissioning order finally came through. Can't risk necrosis. The body can't stay here. I thought you might want to take care of it. You could try taking you out of the pod just to see what happens. But that would be in direct contravention of an executive order. And there are laws about that kind of thing. Now that we're a nation. yourself to do it. But if the alternative is defying the president, I can't do that either. Not me.
All right. I'll go to the incinerator.
Before you leave, I'd like to check something quickly. I just took your cufflinks offline. In that state, there'd be nothing to stop you from removing them. If you did, the UCA wouldn't know where you were or how to find you. You'd be invisible. When you use the incinerator, you'll be reconnected to the network automatically. I trust you'll remember what I said.
Right. Absolutely.
R2 to hug.
Thanks for everything.
BB's DAF. Yeah. Sam's learned to love and learned to hug.
How's the weather?
Don't think you'll be needing an umbrella. I decided to follow my father's dream after all. Don't worry. I won't get mixed up with any terrorists this time. UCA's got my back. We're the first private delivery company to get the official approval.
Sounds like you're moving up in the world. Congratulations.
Thanks. Wait. There's something I have to tell you. I didn't shoot Biggs. Couldn't pull the trigger. So I let him choose. Death or eternal solitude in the watch.
Fair enough. You never did like breaking things.
That's right. I found him fix what's broken. And reconnect. I'm fragile. But not that fragile. Wanna come work for me? Could use a man like you.
The world's still broken. Same as before.
It isn't. But we're still here. We're still chugging along.
Chugging along.
Not everyone. Not me.
Come on. You put America back together, didn't you?
Doesn't mean there's a place for me. I've got no ties to anyone or anything.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom quick. 1 second.
I might as well be dead. I felt like that when we first met in the cave. I still do.
Don't act like you're the same person. You've learned how to touch. You've connected with people. With us.
Everything I touch, I lose.
Sam!
Come on, Will. One last delivery.
Okay. Yeah, I realized I could just keep up through YouTube. BB's theme, written by Ludwig Porcel, vocals by Jenny Plant. Oh, okay, you can see the cufflink hanging off. Igor. Igor gave us Phoebe, and he helps us get Phoebe to the end. Oh, I forgot. I put my hat and my sunglasses on.
Still with me there?
Poor thing was never truly alive. Not in this world, at least.
Thanks for everything.
A foundation. A bridge.
Brought you an astronaut. Mankind can go anywhere, even outer space. You'll be out of there in no time. And the second all this is over, I'm going to take you wherever you want to go. Holy shit. John. Is that you?
Captain, what are you doing here?
My wife's checked out. I don't want to repeat of last year.
The void out. In Manhattan. I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were the husband.
This isn't what we agreed on. You said you'd do everything in your power to save Bibi.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
This is some woman in a mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
I have a duty to protect our country. Lies are an unfortunate necessity.
The President gave me the highest level access privileges. I've used them to manipulate the security system. We have 5 minutes before it resets, sir. 5 minutes to talk. Off the record. Take BB and get out of this place. There's nothing I can do for your wife. I'm sorry. You were my commanding officer, but I swore an oath to the President to protect her and the country at all costs. Now, if she orders me to do something, I have to do it. I have to. But I served under you first. And your family doesn't deserve this. Any of this.
Why are you helping me? If they catch you.
Because you saved my life, sir. Again and again. When the brass sent us into the jaws of hell, it was you that brought us home. Back then, I thought I was invincible. I thought I was some kind of action hero. But I'm not the hero. You are, sir. You're the reason I'm still alive. And it's past time I paid that debt. They're moving your son to a new facility tomorrow. You'll never see him again. He'll serve as the foundation of a new communications network. A sacrifice for a nation that no longer exists. I wrote down everything you need to know. It was the only way to keep it off the system. Burn it when you're done. The rest is up to you, sir. This belongs to you, sir. I can't terminate your wife's life support from inside her room. The system won't allow it. So, this is the only other option. An alarm is set to go off if she flatlines. I've rigged the system to spoof her vitals. But you won't have long. 5 minutes tops. Don't hesitate, sir. This is the only chance you'll get.
Yeah. Probably is.
Sorry, Lisa. Don't worry. I'll take care of that. I promise you.
What was that? You won't use it? I don't think I ever noticed how the towel was like burnt there.
Baby.
I don't think I could do it. I don't like this part.
Baby, can you hear me?
The UCA wouldn't know where you were or how to find you. You'd be invisible. When you use the incinerator, you'll be reconnected to the network automatically. You could try taking Lou out of the pod just to see what happens. But that would be in direct contravention of an executive order.
What if Ethan is dead stranded?
Told you.
A purpose that cannot fulfill outside the pod. There is a 70% risk of catastrophic failure simply in removing it.
You thought that story was over? No, we still got more. I think you did get the one thing right, though, at the beginning. Around the first stream. I'll tell you in a second.
Freeze! Hey, put it down! Drop it! Put it down!
Back off. Back off!
Get him! Don't do it!
I'll handle this. I'm sorry, Captain.
Don't! You got it! You two! Stay there! And hold your fire!
Thanks for trying, John.
sir. We'll be forced to open fire.
It's a dead end. He's trapped. The security will take it from here.
I wonder if you were able to get the pads that had, like, the grenade holders.
I'm sorry, Nathan. I screwed it up. I've ruined everything. This room is off limits. No one goes in there where I thought you would go. No.
Yeah. It's neat to see it all come together. Like, granted, we've seen it, like, a whole bunch of times, but it's really neat to see it come together at the end.
Get off of him! Now!
Chaos had
I can't even see who said that. Thank you, though.
Sorry, it took this
They're my wife's.
Look at you.
Don't make the same mistake. Here, Sal.
They light up too, but I don't have another USB.
Be free.
Oh my god.
That'd be nice.
Need you
Thank you.
to hand it over.
Balls Deep 69. Balls Deep 69. That's
Let
awesome.
it go. Please.
Shoot him! I gave you an order. Shoot him!
You told me your name was Sam Porter. You're Sam Bridges. Son. My bridge to the future. Without you, I was just like any other cliff. Dead end. No way forward. Nothing but an obstacle. Nothing alone. That the world people like you are trying to build. Dividing people was the only thing I was ever good at. I know you said you bring people together. You're that bridge to the future. Mine. Listen. Stand up.
The blur effect they did here is pretty interesting. He gave you. But yeah, I think you said in the one stream that Clifford was Sam's father. Ah!
Oh, God.
No, no, no!
whale.
There you are. You want to go home? Let's go. It's okay. I know the way.
Jeez, I was right. We still had almost 3 hours left. Good thing I didn't keep playing last night. It would have been, yeah. Would have been my longest one so far. Oh, most definitely. When Kingdom Hearts 4 comes out, I'm playing that straight through. Little astronaut. You can see the scar. Oh my god, I never noticed that. We put him back in just to take him out. And we peed.
wake up!
R2 to rub BB head.
Wake up.
Yeah. He did it. Ugh.
Just starts playing Donkey Kong.
Going down, BO. When you walk away, you. Well, I think we have one more cutscene at the end. This is the one that gets me copyrighted. Dang it. Yeah. Yep. That's Stranding. Mash him what? Oh, yeah, there we go. Mash him now, mash him now. Get the like 10 thumbs up going. That'll prevent copyright. Black skin thumbs up. How many light to give me your light skin tone thumbs up out of 10? 8.2. That's good. I give this game a 9 light skin tones out of 10. Nah, I have a weird ranking system, but I do love this game. A lot of it's repetitive, but like I don't mind. It's probably hard to watch on the stream. Oh, Dynamo Pictures right there. That's the company that Nintendo bought out. So in the new game, it says Nintendo Pictures. Really? It's your favorite one? Nice. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I was worried I was going to start it, and it would have been boring, but the second one might be, because I'm going to do a lot more of the back and forth stuff. I'm going to try to... But I have a feeling I'm probably not going to be streaming that until much later today. Because this took a lot longer than I thought it was going to. It's a good game though. I love it. The story's really good. Soundtrack's really good. I definitely beat it a lot faster than I thought I was going to. I mean, I was hoping to beat it faster. I should have started it much sooner. Here we go. Here we go. Here's a Chvrches song. I love this song. The whole like aesthetic of it, I think, is something that I love. And like it. Most like horror games, like Resident Evil, it's very straightforward. It's limited on how much you have, and I think that's what I like about this game. Like it's still spooky, but you're able to get around the spookiness if you want to, or if you're smart. I kind of like stealth games. Yeah. This song is what sold me on this game. I remember they released it, Death Stranding Timefall, original music from the world of Death Stranding, available on RCA Records. But yeah, they released this song like a couple days before the game came out. And I remember I was at my apartment in Hazleton, and I went on the back porch, it was raining, and it was in the middle of the night. And tears started coming down, and I was like, this... Yeah. Because I was listening to them for a couple years before this. So when I saw on Twitter that he was hanging out with them, I was like, oh. And then next thing I know, they're like, oh, this is the theme song for Death Stranding. I was like, oh. And then I went to that pop-up event, and they had like really good headphones, and you were able to listen to it there, and I was like, oh my god, it's beautiful. Gotta get the game now. I love it! Such a good game. Man, I cannot believe that was before This was all before, I almost said 9/11. This was all before COVID. So yeah, this was before my wedding, so I'm trying to find the photos. Man, this might have even been before I got my cat. Yeah, this came out 3 months before COVID. November 2019. Yeah, so this was before I got my cat, because I didn't get my cat until... I'm pretty sure when COVID hit. Yeah, 'cause I remember when I had to take him to the vets. It was basically like I dropped him outside and the people came out and grabbed him. I forgot they had a exclusive PS4. I really wanted that controller. The controller had the BB in it. Or it might just look like the new collector's edition. It's not too happy with it. The controller is neat, but be stranded with love. French voice actors. Spanish voice actors. Portuguese voice actors. I think that's it. Total water ingested. That's hilarious. Pieces of footwear. Well, I didn't wear out a single pair. Tumbles taken. I took 17 tumbles. 29 hours. Not too bad. Premium deliveries complete with an evaluation of Legendary. Or Legend of Legends. Huh. There we go. Yeah, very good game. Oh, yesterday was just 5.5 of those hours. Today was almost 3. Hey, Nike. Oh, hey, Sam on Twitter. Episode 15, Tomorrow's in Your Hands. 2 weeks earlier. So, basically, before BB died, before the president gave his speech, you were still able to run around and do missions. This is just
Good morning, Sam.
to go around.
Please. Thank you for your generosity.
And there's
Well, look who's awake. Morning, Sam. You'll be happy to hear your vitals have stabilized, and that
Wait,
you're
the
well on your
wedding-
way to recovery. Ah, not that it's your fault, but what I wouldn't give to trade places. We're all stuck in the president's office, working like dogs to get everything ready in time for the inauguration. But at least one of us is still free as a bird. You should head out.
Yeah.
Do some orders if you want it. Might do you good to get back in the game. You may recall it was raining buckets back when you left for Amelie's Beach. We took a real beating at the time, but we've done our best to service the structures and vehicles in the area. So you know, any cargo that was stored in your private locker at a damaged facility should have been transferred to your private locker here at this distro center. Anyway, busy or not, we'll still be on the end of the line if you need us. And if you want some alone time, we should be able to manage for now. Just make sure you're back in time for the big day, right? See you then. Hey, Sam, you sure you don't have any unfinished business?
So the pizza delivery missions, that is actually Higgs' bunker. The wedding's back on. Dear Sam, I hope you're doing alright, heart emoji. So, my mother told us what happened 5 years ago. It's weird how we don't have any memory of it. Though I'm glad of that. Some things are better forgotten, I think. His gang killed my parents. There's no denying that, but there's also no denying that he saved me. He took me by the hand and led me to safety. I wish I could remember how much at least, even if it meant having to remember some of the rest. He was there for me 5 years ago, and ever since my mother's been there for me, too. It's because of them and their love that I survived, that I became who I am today. I owe them everything. Well, maybe not everything. I shouldn't forget how you've helped me, Sam. I can't thank you enough. Anyway, I'm going back to our own shelter now. No more running away from me. I've got a wedding to plan after all. What? The junk dealer. Okay, they do get back together. Hi, Sam. Still your own man? Still out there walking that lonely road? I've been a little lonely myself, to tell you the truth. Sad, crying face. I know I did nothing but complain when she was here, but now she's not, and I can't hardly think straight. Crying face. Still, compared to how far Emil, they said her name 50 million times, and I can't remember, is from you. She's just around the corner, which is why I'm gonna suck it up, say sorry, and beg her to take me back. Wish me luck, pal. I'm gonna need it. My daughter and her husband's tragic past. Dear Sam, jeez. Maybe you already heard, but my daughter turned up here the other day saying she was moving back home. Not long after that, her man came around looking for her, so I decided it was time to come clean and tell them the whole truth about what happened 5 years ago. The truth about how they first met. My daughter's real parents were killed by a gang of junk dealers. A gang to which her own husband used to belong. He was just a boy at the time, though, and in fact, he was the one who saved her life. Somehow he convinced the others to leave her be. I still remember the way he was holding her hand when I found them. How scared she was, hood pulled over her face, unable to find the words. I tell you, the boy chose to strike out on his own after that and set himself up as a prepper. But no, I won't deny it. I didn't want to take care of both of them, so I sent him on his way. It was pure chance that they met again and fell in love. Fate, maybe, though I cursed it that day. Let me tell you, they didn't remember each other, you see. Trauma, I suppose. So it was my burden alone to bear. Even if I wanted to keep them apart, I wouldn't dare remind them of all that. But after everything that happened, I realized it had to be done. They both needed to remember the whole of it. That he'd save her life, sure, but that it wouldn't have needed saving if it wasn't for his gang. Knowing the truth, could they see the way to reconciliation? Well, after some time, or after some talking and thinking, they told me that if you love someone, nothing else matters. Can you believe that? So I told them to give it another go. It wouldn't be easy, and frankly, it shouldn't be, but I sincerely believe they have what it takes. If they wanted to get married, I'll support their decision. Light skin tone, thumbs up. 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 Alright. Also, I just realized it's dated at the time I got that. I never noticed that. But yeah. There's that story. I guess they did get back together, so now I'm not too mad. But hey, thanks for watching. That's Death Stranding. See ya for Death Stranding 2 on the beach.